Hello and welcome. Right, it's been quite a while since the last time I was on, I still want to say Carlton, Oakridge Farm. It really has. So yeah, there's been quite a lot of changes with the modding, an awful lot that we've done really. So I'm hoping everything's going to be okay. I have fixed my little one. I've got a few little changes and tweaks, a few models that have changed a little too. Not that long ago. Yeah, I was going to say, I've got my little tiny silo. So that's definitely, yeah, brilliant. So, animals. Let's start where we normally do. That's all good. And buffalo milk is a little, we'll do it in the moment. Oh, we've got our births, okay, on this very, very, day. So that's fantastic. The models have all changed on this. I've tweaked a lot of things. And it should all work nice enough, but obviously this is going to throw us out a bit because like the stuff that's gone all over the place that where is that? Oh, the chevrons will go through the wall. Yeah, that's the only bad thing, isn't it, when you do something like this. On some let's plays you're going to sort of come a cropper because obviously you would never put it down like this, but when I make a change to the model, it makes a change to the model wherever it is. But it will in the long run be good because we shouldn't be able to grab this anymore from like here when we're like trying to grab things from there. So it's sort of, there's no real needs to do like a pusher or a blocker or anything like that really if you do it right in the first place, which is something that I sort of said myself. Now then, prices of things, let's have a look. Is there anything that we needed to do? Herbicide. Oh, we've got a lot of herbicide to sell. Yeah, we have. So right, so let's get that done then. So herbicide we can do with the tank. We can. Have we got a big tank? No, we've got the little one. But have we got a big one? How can I see a tanker anywhere? No, I can't. Only the the normal little. That on there. No, it's not that one. These are all that kind. Yeah, it's the general tanker. So I don't think I've got anything down at the shop. Rexius, oh, we got $2. And that as well. That's not ours. That's just things that look like, yeah. That's not ours either. We have got that. And we left a few bits and bobs down the other end. Now I had a horrible thought about this. Did I actually... Yeah, no, it's not ready. That's all right. Then I had a horrible thought that, oh my life, you've not done the other end of the farm. You've forgotten about your field, but I haven't. So these are still. I've set the baler going. The fertilizer's going too. Let's grab any. I think we took all the bales off. I think that's why we set the fertilizer all nearly. There's one couple at the bottom. Let's get this finished. Yeah, so I have sort of caught myself out. I don't think it is too advanced for myself, and I know I'll figure it out. There's a lot of things I've done, a couple of things with animations that are working for the Xylon and the GTA pack that I've done, which is a set of tanks and front boxes that are a bit special. I've got a long-term plan to make it a bit more than I have, because sort of the back box is almost a waste of time on the Xylon. That's because I want to do like an attacher on it in time so that you can have 2 tanks plus have a sprayer, or build the sprayer into the tank. Yeah, one or the other. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet on that, but I've got plans, and it will work in the end. Right, we can't. Yeah, I think these are the right size. It should be the same size. It's only size that matters. It doesn't care about. I think these look smaller. They're not. Okay, let's stick these all in, and then I'm well chuffed with where we are on the farm. We're really doing very well. I mean, we bought that monstrous field, and look what we've got again, and we've just got to sell that. Now the one thing I'm going to do is, I always say this, in the middle of a session. Actually, it's only the beginning. I could send someone down. It's true. Yeah, we want you. And we're going to go grab one of my... Yeah, I'm moving away from the... Obviously, when I first started, all I could really do was literally use Giants models and tweak them. But obviously I have been working on my own models now for quite a while, and I've like literally got my own tankers almost ready, so I'm sort of almost ready to make the switch from a Giants model to my own. But I've got them working. I've got big ones, medium ones, large ones. I've really already got those models like ready. So let's set this down. Oh, come on, let's just do it. Let's do it. It's going to take about 30 seconds to like Taz down this road. Luckily for us, they only come one direction, so the best they can do is chase us. Yeah, those rogue cars in the village that are a bit of a pain. It's on the way back that we've got to worry. It is. Yeah, there's loads of weird little glitches where like things are, and the worst of them are fences. Fences are the worst possible thing. You get like weird little glitches, artifacts that like do weird things that you can see out the corner of your eye. And also one other thing, again, it's everything's slower. I think what it is I think they've probably always done it, but in FS22 the game was not struggling with load. As in, like, yeah, that it did it so quickly that your eye missed it. But FS25 isn't like that. It's graphically much more tough, and no matter how good your computer is, it's not. It can't do. You can't get away with like seeing. Oh, I could have bought two, couldn't I? Really? Should have done, shouldn't I? Of course, I've got that as well. Oh well. It is what it is. All right, let's grab. I haven't got a tanker, otherwise it would show us. So we do want that one, and we do want, yeah, so we're going to go for the large. We're going to go monstrous. Do we need to go monstrous? Well, I suppose it really, for this type of thing, if we're looking massive amounts of, no, where are you going? That's not where you need to be. Yeah, I've got a few sort of special sort of projects that I've actually got. It should be barrels, I think you'll be looking for. Yeah, I've got a monster. I think we probably will. That is the biggie, and it really is a big. It is, and yeah, we'll settle down. It's yeah, do we? I think so. Yeah, it works and everything. I mean, it is. Yeah, it's right. Let's grab it, and yeah, we'll grab these other things later. Or I should have. Yeah. I think the drawbar's a bit long. It has, but it's... Ooh, and I've not got my collision right. And that's a bit stretched. Yeah, there's a couple of things I need to do. A little bit of tweaking. It works, but I'm not interested in like it just working. It's got to be like, yeah, working properly. So, yeah, that's very, very long. And this is what I'm saying. I've only used this on the test map, so it's a bit like... Now then, this is where we need to be careful and watch for rogue cars. It really is a very large tanker, as you can see, which is true. It's not there are no accoutrements on anything, no little tiny taps or pressure relief valves or anything like that. They will come in time. But for, I just wanted to get the basic shapes and the models right, and also the logistics, the mechanics of like movements and that type of thing. Ooh, did I just see? Oh, my life! Catching on a tree like you do. Yeah, which proves it is solid. It does actually. My models are not. Yeah. I've got collisions everywhere where I should have, but not quite. I've not. Oh, okay. I can see that we're going to be attacked. It's still quite thin. Oh, don't try and assist me by shift. Oh, isn't there a second one not far behind? Yeah, well, I think we will, or don't think we're going to make it. I think we'll get collared by the second one as well. Maybe not. Maybe we'll make it. Ooh, going inside me tanker. Yeah, and this is the things that I'm really interested in, things like this where you like swing space and that. Can you do this? Is it like going to be, like how big is this? I mean, the bigger you... Oh, not too terrible. That's not too terrible, really. I like it. Right, excellent. So that'll be... That's the bayless finished. No, it's not. Bayless nearly finished. So we need to grab this shed load of... No, we do want some left, obviously. Yeah, we're not like trying to... We have, after all, done this, but mainly for a business, if I'm honest. Yeah, it's very steady on the wheels and everything. That is one thing I'm going to say. So we want... this is the one. So this, yeah, we'll have 50 odd tons left after we've done this. So, right, let's sell this at hours, and also we're going to make a bit more than we would normally. Yes, I think drop are a little shorter. It still needs to be fairly, because you've got to get past things with this type of size, which you would need a fairly. Oh wow! It's got a. It is at the front on this one. Yeah, I've literally put them near where the actual pump and that is. So, is this the one I've done? No, it's not. All my life. Excellent. So I think another 20 odd tons. Yeah, it's fairly sturdy on that. So obviously I've tazzed around with a really given this some jit with the Mack Trucker's super duper beautiful tractor that is my favourite tractor in the game. I've tried to tweak my own tractor. We've got like a super tractor ourselves, but it's a small tractor with a big engine. I'm not sure the Giants let you do it, so I'm giving it one last chance. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, we want to... Where are we grabbing? Hang on. Can we overload? Can we overload to the milk tanker? Yeah, we can. Right, okay. We managed to do this last time. Why did we like get the water? I'd probably like pressed. Oh, it is quite close there, isn't it? Perhaps I went a little bit too far. I say it is a fair setback. If I'm a little bit canny, I should really be able to like get this a little bit just on the edge, a bit like that. Yeah, that's better. So leave 30 odd tons. We don't want to take it all. But yeah, this is, I mean, you can see it is as big as a tanker, a proper tanker, but it's obviously, yeah, in the, not with a dolly, not with a, yeah, well, sort of. Right, fantastic. So that was a nice little thing. It was. Right, so then, excellent. Brilliant. I do love it. Now, so I didn't see anything else that was green, so that was really the only thing that I could actually see. Now, the only thing is with this is, where do we store this? I would say, again, that's, yeah, the only sort of thing, isn't it? With something like this, it's so very, very large. It's all my life, it says as he attacks the... I suppose actually, no, thinking about all my life, I'm somehow managing to track the plan. But you know, that's the trouble with big things. They're a bit lethal. All my life, like that. It's true. It's not the easiest thing to hide. But then again, a proper tanker wouldn't be really, would it? What we've got. This is something I found with productions silos at the minute. It may be why no one else has released them yet. Is that you get this where they chatter to each other, where they're not switched on, but basically they decide that they're going to distribute all your stuff all over the place. So this is... No, this is not such show me... a tiny production silo. It's got olives 263, grapes 122, total mixed ration 42617. Very strange the way it actually works. Right, let's crack on and grab those bales. We could then set the plough going ploughing with a standard worker, I think. Although I'm not sure, it might actually cause issues if you do a standard one, really. You're gonna need to come back. Oh, he's not done a row. Is it? No, I think it's finished. It's not showing the icon as a worker. It's just missed a line. I think that was an earlier line by the look of it. Yes, I'm sort of beginning to do animations, but I've literally done my own production from scratch, and it's a complicated one, and it's catching me out with the. Oh no! I was going to say I've not finished. It's a tiny bit of clean-up really to do. Yeah, I've done quite a few unique unique projects actually now that I'm quite pleased with. I've done finished with telehandle, but not finished, but it's workable. I wanted it to be a pass-through, but I think I'm trying to like make a perfect weight that's everything, a pass-through, a telehandler, and a normal. Oh, you'll not get that on that. That were really awful this time. Yeah, it's true. So it will work for telehandlers. Well, anything with a pin. So it can be for like those things that have got them at the front, so you can have a weight on one of those. Like some of those tractors that have got the pin hitch at the front, and they, can have a weight or something else, so you can stick it on there. So far, it's only comes in one size, but that's going to be amended, obviously. Right, so we want to go self-sufficiency. We've got let plenty water in. But the one I'm sort of struggling with, I've done a lot of tidying up work, because I have been sort of ignoring. I am a terror for like making do. So I've been making do with faults and flaws. And I thought, look, tidy your work up, just get them finished. So I have. I've got the grates are smaller. I like that. Yeah, I can design the size as well. I've actually got that as a mod. So fantastic. Now, I'm not sure the storage limits on this. I was going to say I think we've reached them. I think that's what that's saying, is that there's no more room at the end. Right, we can make some TMR though. I think we already were. So that should then. No, I don't think we are. What do we need? Straw we've just put in. We needed some hay, didn't we? Need to buy some hay. Which I don't mind buying, and I've always said this, I don't mind buying a single input, so yes, let's grab that, let's leave that. No, we've not finished. We need to get the, yeah, there's a lot of product to sell as well, but obviously it's not a very good price at the minute, but it will be. Let's just grab these last. It's not a lot, is it really? So I think, was it just one? Is that all we've got left? And then obviously the tidy up to do. Oh, missed it. Oh, my life. Yes, your models, obviously the keen-eyed amongst you will see that my little sell points have changed. Yeah, somehow I broke it one time. I have no idea how I did, but I did. Yeah, broke it, and I couldn't get it to work again with the mesh as it was. So I thought, I'll just change it. It's uses me. This is the one off my rope factory. I've got a cement factory, but I've broken that as well. It's never worked. It's nearly working, but it's just, yeah, I've done one thing wrong, and I don't know what it is yet, and I've not had time to have a look at it. I've been working on a new vegetable harvester that is sort of working. It does actually do the vegetables, the new vegetables, the spinach, and I've got a proper wheel for it, the pickup. I've actually designed a pickup for it, and it is exactly as it should be. The model is, it looks quite nice as well. So that's working, but the effects are not quite right. I did the same on me. Yeah, when I first did the original vegetable harvester, the ITS 2 had exactly the same issue, where it was like doing this white thing, and I found out what it was and I fixed it, and I can't remember for the life of me what I actually did. It's been that long since I did it, so I need to fix that, because it looks a bit horrible. It's got like this white yeah, it just does white on it instead of like anything else, so it looks horrible. I'm sure there was one over Did we do that one already? I am chatting, so I'll tend to go on automatic pilot where I'm not concentrating and I just do things. Yeah, I did. I thought I did. I did in my mind think I had, but yeah, I had a vague recollection, but I'm not concentrating. Yeah, it's 3:30 in the morning. I could not for the life of me get to sleep. I have had quite a few hours, but like I tried to get back to sleep about, and I couldn't. I was watching my videos, which is I normally go to sleep watching them, like just seeing the editing and like what I've done. That those little blobs, I'm happy with leaving those. There's not a lot, is there? Let's be honest. I don't think we'll get 9% either. So stick this over here. We still really need to stick all the sheds, and it's not because we can't afford them. We can definitely afford them. Yeah, fantastic. Well, the other thing is we could, I suppose, trying to think about using field 21 a little bit better. Yeah, I mean it's a bit lumpy. We know this, so we'd have to like. It's true. It's a bit tricky, isn't it? Yeah, and we did say we weren't going to abuse the fact that we bought field 20. Yeah, because we bought that really just so that the game would let us past. I mean, we could really buy it, I suppose. I mean, as in like to throw the money away to actually buy it, but because I don't know. I like the epicenter of where we are. I really do like that. It's fantastic. So if anything, you could use the edge of field 21 at the top, but we've got like our greenhouses, our other greenhouses there. So yeah, I think right plough. We need. Oh, that's the point. We've got the GTA, haven't we? We have. We could actually buy my tanks and my boxes and all the rest of it. It's true. Let's see if we can. Yeah, that's a poor trailer that what somebody walloped, not me. It was one of the workers, I think, this time. Now that this. Yeah, this is gonna need to move you out of the way, the Puma. Someone's just dropped it where you were left, so we're going to need to do the stone picker after a few minutes too. Right. Yes, I was saying once, yeah, I literally could not get back to sleep, so I thought, oh, what I normally do in situations like this is, yeah, like come and do a few minutes on this, and then it tires me out, and I can feel. I could feel tired before, but it just wouldn't. I couldn't settle. It's horrible. Right, we're done. Fantastic. Yeah, set the plough. Let the plough. Yeah, we'll leave the plough alone. Oh, I've let him with the stand. The standard workers aren't bad, but they bash into things a little more than Courseplay. But then again, Courseplay uses the same type of system, so it's not really much difference. Yeah, so the GTA, I've got like even more. I mean, obviously we bought this system, but I've actually got boxes that take into consideration the size of this, and it's got additional storage tanks. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with it. It's well, all things are basically modelling, but I've just used my model is all. Yeah, I'm not making it difficult for myself, because obviously the whole point of this type of thing is, I mean, I love this kind of front box anyway, so it's leveraging the front box, and obviously it is joined to the back. I'll show you what I'm talking about. I could actually, yeah, I'll show you one of my boxes. It is under, is it under trailers? That's a point. I've never actually been in for these. I would have thought it'd still be under front box of sea tanks. Yeah, they're special. They're obviously augmented ones of these. So that's the standard one that we've got, the normal. The GTA front box, specially made for the GTA. And obviously the shape of it is so you can still get to the 3-point. It's so that you don't clip your wheels on the thing. And obviously it does say front box. One of these works properly, and one of them I need to shift. So I'm not sure which one is. But you can see it's a little bit dearer, but it's an awful lot of storage in that. Because it's about 3 times the size of that. At least double. I might adjust it a little. don't know when you look at the size of that, really. I think it is about 3 times, so it's not unbelievable. And obviously it sits on the bed, so it's like a trailer with attaching to the front box, really. And then there's a Xylon. It's got 2 of these, one for the front and one for the back. And it's literally designed for the Xylon, as in like a tweets a lot, so that it doesn't go through the window and things like that. So, yeah, so one of them, it keeps the graphics on the thing rather than actually disappears when you close it. One of them I've done right, so yeah, we need to do the same for them all. Ooh, 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 ooh. Fantastic. So we need to grab some. Yeah, it's going to rain. Is it raining already? I'm sure I can hear it raining. Let's grab some hay. We're going to have to push those out of the way a bit, aren't we? Yeah. I've almost. Not sure that I have. Yeah, I've got a very large trailer, very large, but it's getting there. Actually, see, I don't know. It doesn't. It passes testing, but I'm not sure. It might still be in the wrong category. Oh no, that's the little. No, that's not what we're after. We've swapped ends, haven't we? I remember last session. Yes, I've got these little Diddy. They're really for effect, because in a way we're not using them now. We're actually using production things rather than. Yeah, I had to finally figured out what was wrong with them and why I couldn't get them to work properly. So now so we want hay, and then we can. Yeah, so we're going to need a couple of these, I would say, definitely. We're just about getting that. We would. It's not too terrible a thing. Fantastic. I apologise for the fact I'm going to have to manhandle these a little bit. Yeah, I've designed a few things. I fell in love with Dr. Julia's. I should be able to get away with it, really. Yeah, with Dr. Julia's sort of like ground pickup, so much so that I thought it. Obviously, I used it and I thought it's missing something. There's a few bits and bobs that I know how to do that I can actually make this improve on this. So I did it, and I really think I did a cracking job on it. So that is in the model for testing, and it is obviously. There's belt systems and there are belt systems. It's not the same as Dr. Julius's. I wouldn't do a copy. What's the point? There's no point in doing a copy. But I just thought there are a few things. Well, also capacity. I've literally given it sides and given it a capacity. I've even done the fill planes, which, while not perfect, because you can't necessarily. No, that's a bit far out. We can do better than that. But yeah, I've literally given it capacity like it would have. It's like a mini trailer in a way. Obviously increase the speed of the unload, because I thought, well, you can't have a mod like this that you're trying to do. Make a sort of into a baler pickup type thing if you're going to keep the speeds of the unload really terrible. I thought you've got to give people something that's quite reasonable. So I tweaked a lot of things, and it's completely different now from Dr. Julia's, even though there's obviously a similarity in so much as it's a belt system, but that's about the only thing, you know. Like, I literally did it from scratch, did the same as Dr. Julia. I grabbed it from the Grimmy. Fantastic. So it should now just actually work itself, because it was just short of hay, wasn't it? That's all. Yeah, fantastic. So that should also steal the straw that 500 tons of straw. Wow, amazing, absolutely amazing. Yeah, obviously you start to use the silage as well, so then it'll take some more of the straw in as well, so that's good news. So with the stone picker going, that little Massey should be able to do that, just about. No, let's use the Puma. It's sort of built for that kind of. Oh, did we not? Oh, I thought. Why did we not put all the hay in? Did we? Oh, we'd probably hit the back door when it does that thing and hits it if you're in the wrong position. Yeah, not like that. I got away with that time. Yeah, so it's the stands on the pack that was, yeah, the tanks were a bit weird. I needed to like put wow, that is a beautiful thing. And this is the one thing I always found. The stone pickers are a bit... we've also got our own stone picker, which is very similar to this one here, only I think mine looks prettier. I do. So we've got some of that. I think, yeah, we probably will buy another one as well. But let's set this going, because I do like the fact that the standard workers... we really could do the second one, couldn't we? It is a bit... Yeah, we will. We'll grab another one. Grab a BI Industries one too. I'm going to get a bigger one. I'm literally going to design the arms myself. Oh, someone's blocked by an object. Who is blocked by an object? Yeah, you... Let's move you off the edge a little, because I've no doubt you'll get walloped, the pair of you, by the plough at some point. So yeah, let's order... another stone picker. So this is the BI stone picker. It's only a 5.5. It has got an enhanced capacity slightly, which you can actually see the additional tank on that, and it is all beautiful silver. It is. Now this obviously is just a tweak. It is. There's no denying this. I'm not trying to say that either the next one I'm going to do is going to be legitimately. It's now the only trouble is we use in standard workers. If you set them on the same field, they tend to follow the same pattern and get in each other's way, which is a bit of annoying. They seem to have this really bad habit of attacking each other. Let's have a go. But I think you'll find he'll go, or she will go. Actually, it's a lady. Will go like the same place, but sometimes you get away with it. I think we'll take over the plough, because I would imagine at some point soon it's gonna it's gonna do some bad things on the headlands, or it's gonna bump into things, I would say. So let's just yeah. Ooh, okay. We have a very daring driver here that's deciding that he wants to attack a little bit close to... I'm only moving very slightly. Yeah, because I do realise you'd smash your tines if you do... Yeah, it's still doing this the graphics are not... And they say it's slow. Giants have, I think, bitten off a bit more than they could chew. Well, it's taken an awful long time for them to get close to getting the game anything like it should have been on day of release. It's, I've got to be honest, I think they did take liberties with the fact that, we all love the game so much. I think, yeah, I still feel it's a bit of a... Almost think, in a way, Marty, who commented the other day, literally has got it right, that... yeah, he's just playing now, and I'm like, yeah, I should have stuck with FS22 for a while longer and given Giant. But you can't really, if you're creating content, you can't do that. It's just, yeah, you can't do it. It's not right. You've got to put up with it. The other thing is, you can at least see how things improve. But the content was a bit ropey to begin with, because obviously it's still not perfect now, because obviously it's impossible for you to do this right. Because it's, yeah, like the animations are all, you get little slowdowns, and as I said, I think, I can see the productions drop from the sky and things like that, which they probably always did, as I said. Oh, I told you. They'll just sit facing each other. And yet they both have come up. But why are you doing this? There's no stones. How can you get stones? And I didn't set you on headland either. So why are you doing the headland, you absolute wallies, when I've not told you to? I thought Giants had fixed that. Yeah, they're supposed to not do that anymore. Well, I never set them on the headlands. So why are they doing the headlands? And why are they both doing the headlands when neither was set to do the headlands? It's just, this is what I'm saying. It's crazy. Just I'm very, very gently tweaking. I'm not twisting badly. But I'm going to lift now because I'm not going to be able to get the angle right. So, and I bet you they're both going and just doing their own thing again. They'll both be doing. I mean, what? How can you use a stone picker on land that hasn't got stones and on a field that's not been done yet? Makes no sense, does it really? Now this is the bit that's going to be tricky. This is what... Yeah, look at that. Why are you picking stones on a bit where there are no stones? I mean, why would you think that was a good idea? Really? Now I'm going to have to avoid you because you're in my way. And the other one's the same. Why are they both doing headlands? Oh, do you know? Crazy. An entire field... and partially some of it not done, and yet they're choosing to do the bit that's not been done yet, and their job is to pick stones. There are no stones on the bit that's not been ploughed yet. Now that's down to poor programming. It is, I've got to be honest. If the function is to pick stones and there are no stones on the edge of the field, then surely their job should be like, oh my life, there are no stones on the outside of the field, so I will go on the inside of the field where the stones actually are. You would have thought that would have been the thing. And I obviously I am IT, it's true. There's no denying this fact. Yeah, I've switched all of them. I didn't have a grate on the little ones to begin with, but I've switched them on now. Which, unfortunately, obviously there's always going to be a few casualties where things don't quite work out to plan because you've changed something. I couldn't quite catch that, am I? No, I knew I was going to miss it. That's just, yeah, grass. Fantastic. Well, at least now they really have got a good reason for actually doing the field properly. Yeah, their workers are good. I mean, I've always said this. There are certain functions that are really quite poor, and stone picking is one of the worst I've found so far. It's fertilising. They're a bit... They sort of overdo it. They'll waste lots of fertiliser that they've already done, and they'll do a little tiny 5 foot, but waste 37 foots of like what's left. Oh, I missed a bit, didn't I? Oh no, I was avoiding the tractor that was deciding that it was a good idea for him to come towards me. That's right, I remember. I do. So this should be, there's a little bit as well where I did the same on that corner, but apart from that, we should be cooking on gas. Yeah, there's a lot of stones to pick, but they are they are so faffy. They really are. It's, yeah, DJ Go, I said that at the beginning, and he really isn't kidding. Boy, are they faffy. Yeah, you could do the field yourself 3 times in the time that they like faff around doing absolutely nothing. Don't get me wrong, it's true. I'm naturally one of those who I just get on with it. I've always been like that. I've always been what they call a grafter. And how do we do this? Is it easy to do? Probably easier to like. I do love this. It's quite an amazing plough. Yeah, Ridiculous Dominic is back in the game as well. I'm hoping he releases his beautiful... I mean, don't get me wrong, I do love the 12 metre that Black Sheep Modding has done. It's beautiful. Yeah, really. Because it is one of my favourites. It really is. And he's also released yesterday. It's something that I was... I love the Massey Ferguson skid steer. It's really such a beautiful thing. I fell in love with that in FS22, so I'm hoping it's as good or better than it was, because Black Sheep Modding is that kind of modder, really, that is... if it is a single person, I sort of know someone who knows someone who sort of hints that Black Sheep Modding isn't just a certain one person, but I'm not sure. But that person should know. Yeah, they're a modder themselves. I'm not dropping any names either. No. Yeah, they... oh, okay. Good job we did that. Are you? How can you block by me? Which Gordon Bennett? You need to take your test again, I think, personally. If I was blocking you. Seriously. Blocking you. Do you know, it's true. I mean, but I mean, yeah, we've always known that's always been a thing. They've always like that. So that's nothing new. Yeah, they literally, it's like the car drivers as well. Like, they'll stop for you and you like think, oh, for heaven's sake, I'm nowhere near you. It's, yeah, they're really panicky and ridiculously silly. But that's something that's always been the case. So, yeah, there's nothing new there. Right, last little bit, I think. Oh, and there's the corner. That might be the corner. Quite right. But yeah, my modding's coming on apace. I'm doing some things that I sort of... I'm one of those people, I never give myself credit either. And I was sort of looking and I was thinking, you know, this is really rather an advanced placeable, what you're trying to do. And I'm only stuck on the last little bit. I've even done proper diffusers, like made them all of the graphics. I've done all of that side of it. Yeah, I've got the diffusers, I literally made all of the models and the texture files myself and everything. I mean, obviously, when I say that, obviously, with the help of software, I mean, yeah, we all need that. Yeah, and I was doing a bit of research yesterday, so I'm increasing my tool set and my knowledge of like what I need to do and all that type of stuff. So, and I've no doubt that I am going to crack the one thing that is not quite right, because obviously Giants are building sort of like error messages that sort of show you what you've not done right, or not exactly. It's not quite that simple. Otherwise, it would be really, really simple to be a modder. But they do help, definitely. Right, fantastic. That is a lift as well. Fantastic. We'll leave those two cracking on. It is July. Oh, be careful. This is a bit of a beast, isn't it, really? It's not. We're going to knock that weight. Yeah, that's what I sort of want to pass through weight. Similar. I have done it. Yeah, I've got it attachable and attached and all the rest of it. It's on it on all sides, so yeah, that's not too terrible. But mine's a bit thinner. I don't think this is a bit thick, but it still nevertheless does everything it needs to do. So it's I do like it. It's actually, yeah, got the same... Mine looks very similar to that. It's got the same catch-up, but then again, I suppose it is going to have the same size, same type of catch-up. It's not exactly the same, I might add, but it is like a plate with... Well, to be honest, sometimes you model yours off someone else's, as in, like, you look and you think, yeah, that's not a bad idea, but I haven't got all the screws and bits and bobs that that's got. Mine's just a plate with like the hooks on, and obviously they all have that thing at the top. So yeah, it's and then I've done two attachers. I've also got the normal attachers on that, so it can be attached from both sides. So yeah, it's a bit of a... I've got a trailer attacher only on this side, so it's not the same. I'm not like nick someone's a model or anything. And then I've got like the pass-through section, which should be like this. But I've also got like a 3-point attacher built into it, so that you can attach yourself with a trailer on this side and an attacher on this, and then you could use it if you use the trailer attacher as a pass-through weight. But I'm not quite getting the pass-through right. It's doing something weird, and it's grabbing the tractor's one, so yeah, it's not quite working right. Right, anyway, that's enough of this talking shop. I would imagine we checked what was in the sales. Ooh. Do we need... It's not a bad price, is it, for that beautiful... 775 horsepower. It is a bit of a beaut, isn't it? Do we... I'm trying to think, obviously, what we're doing. Do we need it? I mean, can we make use of it, is what I'm trying to say. We're not doing... Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, it's true, I'm not. Not really. We're also looking for... We've got a decent header, haven't we? Is that... Do we own it? I know we were like for a long while. I haven't like got it on long-term lease and I've forgotten, because I know what I'm like. That's exactly the type of thing that I would do. Yeah. Oh no, we're leasing the... That's it. I thought we was... Yeah, so apologies for doing that a little bit too like closely, but yeah, so we own a header, but we don't own a harvester. Right. Okay. Well, in that case, right. So I think animals are done. Tick. Yeah, we bought. Yeah, so we bought that beautiful beast, slurry and everything. How are we doing for that? Slurry 82 tons. Straws doing more buffalo milk. TMR. The manure looked like it hadn't got a lot in it actually. I've also fixed my small one now. Yeah, 15 tons. So that's absolutely fantastic. Right, let's go through till the morrow. And I think that's probably not a bad place to leave it. So it is still 8 o'clock just. And I'd imagine that our crop down the other end of the map is probably done because it is oats. It would make sense that it was done about now. No, with our sunflowers is a long way off being done. A long way off. Ah, another. Ooh, selectable bale capacity. So this is actually bigger one. I'm glad to see G866 actually in the game. I really am. It's yeah, and I'm glad he's doing more than he did in FS22. Or yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's you can't say whether G866 mods is a lady or a man, can you really? So you can't say. It wouldn't be a bad idea though to parts chop hours and grab one that's got the capability to grab bigger things. Also, I suppose we could sort of, as a bit of a gaming thing, being as we've got the baler, sort of swap it out, not at cost, because it's obviously it's a gaming convention really. So I don't want to be like, because we've already got a baler, but it would be nice to have one of the selectable bale capacities that obviously comes from the G866 mod pack. But then I suppose we could also get that from Hispano. But yeah, it's... I do... Where is the fast baler? Oh, I'm looking in square balers. That's why you're not finding it. Yeah, I like the fast baler. It's a bit special. Yeah, that is a bit beautiful. It really is. Now balers plus. Yeah, there's a few modders, aren't there, really vying for your thing, but that's the original Colossus Bale Master. All my life. Yeah, I want it to be sort of realistic, sort of, where, yeah, we are going. But I mean, I know this is a bit sort of fast and all the rest, but that I like. So we'll play the game properly. Yeah, we will. But that we will buy. Definitely. And we'll part shop hours next session. Let's get the animals actually done as well. Let's just borrow you. Let's get the animals fed and everything. Oh, it's the other way, isn't it? Have I not? No, I don't think I've left anybody. It should be doing it itself. I'm sure you can see it's got food in it. Yeah, we'll grab the milk and do that type of thing next session, but I'm almost positive that... do we treat ourselves to a harvester? Well, we have got one of our own. Oh, yeah, we'll see how it should be doing this, doing the TMR itself, really. I mean, I don't think that'll be enough. Oh, it's not going to be far off, actually. You have to be close to it. I worked this out on one of the other Let's Plays. I can't think. I wanted to say Frontier. That was FS22. It was, oh, it's something like that, though. Oh, it's close to Frontier. It's... Oh. Why are we buying when we've just made a shed load ourselves? Because it's a habit. It's a habit. Because, yeah, that's the whole reason we put the other one down, I would imagine. We've got a shed load of TMR in this now. But, well, actually, when I say that, it'll be going everywhere. So the tiny production side, this should have TMR in it. Yeah, so we see that now. All we need to do is, yeah, let's dump Do we need any straw? No. Well, we could, but we've not got any room now, so let's do the milk. Come on, let's do it. It's better to do it with the telehandler, really, though. Oh, grapes and oils. Wasn't it one of these that was... I think we did sell it when it was at its best. Right, so we need to... It is true, the telehandler really is... Yeah, it is. Let's... If you've got the tools to do the job, then you literally... Yeah, so it's nice to be able to have a weight on the telehandler. I mean, I've been using the Merlot a lot. We have also got our own telehandler. Again, another... That's a cheeky tweak. It is. I'm... well, actually, designing a vehicle is a major project. If you're going to do it from scratch, it really is a proper major... I would imagine it's almost on par with a map. If you were to do it like from scratch, I don't think anyone does that. I think they just tweak existing models. I can't imagine anybody actually doing that. Why did we get a fill? Oh, because we're close to the... Yeah, not bad. Yeah, you can see what the tank is. It needs to be a bit more over there. So it's really in a bit of a... It is in a bit of a hard place to actually get to. Oh, can we dump it as well in the same place? Oh, smashing. Wow, so we could... Well, in essence then, what you're saying is we could leave that there. Because it's got to be going in here. It is. Right, we've got a lot of products as well. So let's drop that back down there. Let's drop that like that. Yeah, because these are in the wrong place now. Obviously the model changed and it used to be like where it is now. This is really over here is where they should spawn now. So yeah, let's just make a bit of room. Just so that it's just not too messy. Yeah, I'm happy. Once I'm finished this, as I said, I am going to release a lot of these on the mod hub as packs. But again, I've never done a pack yet, as in, yeah, like where I've got multiple things in one. So, yeah, again, these are all... I mean, I can do it. There are plenty of examples where I can follow suit. And it's like anything. Once you've done something a couple of times, I found it myself. I've made a lot of placeables. If anything, I'm better at placeables than... but I have begun now to do the modelling side of things, so it's not that simple anymore. Yeah, I've actually quite surprised myself with some of the vehicles I've done now, because I can see that I've learned things. That's what I mean. It's and I'm not bragging either. You can definitely see that... yeah, the other thing is, Rawley Christie has released an auto-load pack. Because of the amount of stuff we shift, I might relent a little and actually do the auto load, because it's on some Let's Plays I've got like 100 pallets to do, and I'm like, that is just never going to happen. So I think I might, being as we're insisting on self-marketing, I think I've got to like sort of compromise a little, otherwise it'd be too boring. No one wants to see a 3-hour session of me like shifting 100 pallets, because it does take longer, we all know that. So let's have a look. It should be in the game. It should be, I would imagine. It would be under trailers as well. Obviously I only put them in yesterday because I think they only dropped, or they might have been actually already. It is really... Here we go. Big bag trailer, a pallet trailer. Oh, they're very cheap. Very cheap. They are. So we want the pallet trailer. Does it come in as... how many do you... I don't know. 20,000 litres, so... Configuration... Pig food, oats... Oh. So you like have to do... Oh, this might not work then. It's mucking around with the 6 wheats. So that says 40,000. So I'm not sure whether this actually does anything or not. We will buy. Fantastic. Have we got any like attacking going on in the field? Have I sort of seen them? And yeah, we have. And they're not even a message for us. Yeah, you've got an entire field, and the pair of you are attacking each other. And look, there's all that work to do. You absolute plonkers. Just get the job done and stop it. Oh, I should course play it. I should. Do you know, seriously. Yeah, they've got to leave them going now as well. Watch this. Watch it. It's just going to go, I'm going to attack that guy again. Including the voice too. Oh, my life. They've heard me. They've heard me. They're going to behave themselves now. They did do, well, they did really. I mean, it's all that field to do, and the pair of them. I'd say they follow a very similar pattern. Yeah, they you know, like, it's relentless where they do the same thing. So they're eventually going to, like, yeah. Right, anyway, I think I'm going to leave these two. So, yeah, they'll carry on as soon as we start the next session, I think. But this is not a bad place to leave it, is it? Are we going to treat ourselves to a... Oh, the other thing is, yeah, I'm going as if we've got all the time in the world, but I think that field there is going to be done. It is. It's ready. So, it probably isn't a bad idea to... Are we going to... I prefer to lease the one we did. I've been caught out a couple of times. Yeah, the horsepower is fibbing a bit on. So do we bite the bullet? I do love that little harvester. It's a real doubty little thing. It really is. There's JHHGs, and there is there is ours, but it's a little bit. Axial Flow Series by Waffle. I didn't even realise that one. Yeah, I'd prefer the big ones of JHHG, if I'm honest. But we've surely got to be... I think what we'll do is we're going to lease one of these one more time. Yeah. And I'm going to take the header down secretly, wink, wink, and like down to there. So it's like literally down at the store. And then we'll attack that field next session, and we'll also take the trailers, a couple of trailers down too. So yeah, so that's where I'm going to leave it. All that remains to be said is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey, and I'm going to say goodbye for now.